Did you know, weeks before bombing Iran, Trump deported a plane load of Iranian asylum seekers back to Iran? Imagine being told the country you fled is safe enough to return to by a government that proceeds to bomb it. Also, the same day the UK opened its air bases to the war, it announced new restrictions for war refugees, cutting protection from 5 years to 30 months. Does anyone see a problem with this? With one hand, Western leaders open the door to regional war, with the other, they close it to regional refugees. It raises questions about just how well they understand war, or the refugee crisis. Data shows these juxtaposed policies lead to chaos on borders, including western borders, which the far right point to as proof of invasion. Without a hint of irony, they are fleeing actual invasion.
You can use whatever word you want. I happen to think that invasion, frankly, was pretty appropriate.
In less than 2 weeks of war, hundreds of thousands of Iranians and Lebanese have already been displaced by US-Israeli attacks. Forced displacement is a war crime, but Israel has issued clearance notices for around 20% of Lebanese territory. With nowhere to go, at least 11,000 people have reportedly crossed into Syria. And here's where we start to see the ripple effects. Syria already hosts 7.5 million displaced Syrians, and Lebanon hosts the largest share of refugees in the world relative to its population. And Iran hosts nearly 5 million refugees, most of them Afghans. The UK, by the way, also closed visa routes for Afghans the day it joined the war. This is a mass displacement event, and it could lead to the biggest refugee crisis in decades. Somebody better tell US War Secretary Pete Hegseth.
I think it's safe to say there's no plan for a wave of new Middle Eastern refugees to the United States of America, but that's certainly not something we're planning on.
Better start planning. This story is a telling indictment of global affairs. Wealthy nations profit politically and privately from mass displacement events like conflict and climate change. Then they wonder why they have to spend billions on border controls that barely work.